Hello and welcome to another Modpack overview. This time we're looking at mustard virus, which is known from the series of 100 Days in a Zombie Apocalypse. So yeah, if you like these kind of videos, leave a like or subscribe. We're going to start with the first category, which is Game Changer. And yeah, let's dive into it. So the first one is Bad Mobs. Bad mobs basically makes that certain mobs are unable to spawn. So if you want certain mobs to not spawn, well, this is the mod for it. The mod pack uses this sometimes to prevent certain mobs from spawning. So if you have problems with that, you can look into this mod. The next one is Future MC. Future MC basically covers some things until 1.15, so basically updates things in the 1.12.2 version to the things that are in 1.15. So yeah, this one is very helpful. Then we have GEI, which is basically this one. You can look up recipes here near, you can add your items basically to your inventory if you're in creative. Very helpful, and I think it's a must-have. Then we have thick entities, sorry. So thick entities is basically for like, it changes the attributes for certain mobs. So if you have problems with like certain zombies, you might want to look into this one, because you have to, well, maybe change some things if they are too fast, or for example, you have to change this in thick entities. Okay, the next one is Quark. Wow, this is annoying. So the next one is Quark. So Quark is basically adding a lot of new blocks, which should be in the game. For example, like the walls from Brickstone, magma blocks, which I think are very beautiful. So a lot of small things actually. Yeah, we have a cave upgrade actually as well, and you have new redstone or usable blocks for redstone. We have new building blocks, stalactites, stalagmites, and some new mobs. So a very nice mod, which is very, I think, very nice to use. Then we have tough as nails. Well, you can't see it down in my AUD or my like inventory slots down here, but normally you have like a snowflake, I think it's called, which is basically showing us, wow, this thing, you are quite annoying. Sorry. So it's basically adding like what the. Oh wow. It's adding like temperature. Temperature, and it also adds like thirst. So you have to drink sometimes, so your thirst is not as high and you don't take damage and stuff. So temperature is very important in this game, so you might have to be cautious of that. Yeah, that's actually everything in Game Changer. I said like it's only 32 mods, so we don't have that much of stuff in Game Changer. So let's go to equipment. Wow, that's noisy. So basically we have two things. That's Spartan shields and Spartan weaponry. We have like, yeah, new types of weapons. We have a lot of new shields. So it's very useful. I can show you here how many actually are in here. Spartan. So you can see this, everything of that is actually yeah, concerning to Spartan stuff. Very helpful actually if you have to defend yourself against zombies. These tools or these weapons are very, very helpful. So you might have to look into that if you actually are in need when it comes to like weapons and stuff. So yeah, let's go to the next mod. Then we have Better Builders Wands. Better Builders Wand, yeah. So we have 6 ones, which basically are usable for creating blocks very fast. So if you have your inventory full of blocks, you can use these ones to actually make chunks of blocks, or yeah, depending on what the rod is or how much it is upgraded, it creates bigger structures or removes bigger structures. Very helpful actually to, yeah, create enormous like buildings and stuff. So let's go to the next category, next mod. Whee! Okay, we have now switch bow, which is basically adding these two things. One is the crossbow, one is the bow. And then you have a lot of new arrows. These are not all arrows, but I can show you them all here. So these are all like the arrows you can see. Very helpful, very nice actually, and very usable actually for defending yourself. And there are also 3 new enchantments for like the crossbow and the bow. So they're very helpful actually. Yeah, very helpful to defend yourself. So the next one is tool belt. You basically have these two things, which is the tool belt, and the other one is, sorry, is the belt pouch. The belt pouch is basically adding, well, it's both of them help to quickly swap between items. So if you have like a pickaxe and a sword and stuff, you can quickly switch between both of them. So very helpful, both of them. Whee! Okay. So, let's go to the next category, which is basically crafting and cooking. There's not really much in that category in this mod pack. There's only like nifty blocks, and even that one is not really a food item, well, food category, or it's like not for food really. There are certain things like, for example, cheese bread, and we have chocolate bars, hot dogs, donuts, and waffles and stuff. So it helps you when you're kind of low on health. Yeah, but not really much more. Nifty blocks actually comes in later when you look into some other categories. So you might, yeah, keep that in mind, that it's not just a crafting and cooking mod, but also for like building blocks. Yeah, let's go to the next category. So next one is cosmetics, beautifiers, and ambient. We have, I think, 5 mods in here. Yes, 5 mods. The first one is biomes of plenty. Well, you probably already see like there are some different biomes in here, or some different trees. They're very nice actually. We have about 50 new biomes. We have new trees, flowers, and it's basically making like the world a little bit nicer, and it enhances it. Yeah, that's how it's called. So yeah, very beautiful. Then we have dynamic surroundings. As you can hear probably, I need to be a little bit quiet. Yeah, basically it helps like making it feel more alive. So very beautiful actually. I really enjoy that, like the birds chirping and the waterfalls making a sound. Yeah, very nice. It also helps like in caves, so the caves sound a little bit different, so you might yeah, feel a bit more spooky in some of the caves. Then we have better foliage. Foliage, I think, yeah. Basically, it adds like to the trees a little bit stuff around it. You can see it here. The trees look with this mod way more better actually. They are not as chunky or as like blocky, I would say. They do the same actually with cacti as well, and with certain other things, like for example you can see it here in the water. They add like these stuff, and sometimes they spawn a flower on certain lily pads, and they add actually small grass here. So you have tall grass and you have small grass, and then you have your big one, very big or tall grass. Yeah, very nice. Then we have snow variants, which is basically adding snow on top of like the stairs or the slabs. slabs, which is, I think, cool to have a house which is covered in snow as well. It's very beautiful. Then we have Tissue's Zombie Pack. This is actually a resource pack, so you can go on resource packs, implement it here, click on done. And then normally, after some time, depending on your computer, if it's not too bad, you can actually see certain zombies. You can also hear them. Oh wow, oh, I almost dropped there. Oh, I need to turn this off. But zombies look different now, and they have different skins, and depending on the zombie type, they actually have different clothes and stuff. So it's very cool actually. And they get very spooky actually. If I put myself into survival, they get very spooky because, well, the skin color actually makes a lot, or the skin itself makes a lot. If you look onto his, like, yeah, it's not nice to be haunted by these ones. Oh wow, I should go. Yeah, so let's go up. So yeah, it actually is a resource pack for different zombie skins. Very beautiful. I think it makes the feeling of the mod pack way more better. Like it's very haunting actually. So let's go to the next category, which would be decoration, furniture, and building blocks. We don't have that many mods in here. We have 6. We have 6 mods in here. The first one is McCall's doors, which is basically, well, different types of doors. Nice to decorate. Then we have McCall's fences, so different types of fences. McCall's walls, different types of walls. And then we have McCall's furniture, which is like different types of furniture. Well, it's in the style of like classic vanilla Minecraft, which I think is cool. I'm not actually sure if it changes with the resource packs which you use. This might be actually very cool then. Then we have McCall's windows. Hey, and they're like you can open them. Isn't that cool? And then we have nifty blocks again. With nifty blocks is basically like, that's what you can see here. You have like signs, you have flags, a lot of signs, and well, day-to-day items, I would say. Yeah, it's usable for decoration. You have also tools, like you have a chainsaw here, which is usable, and you can fight with it, which is cool as well. But actually, there's not much more to this this category, so we go to the next one. Yeah, the next one is mobs and dungeons, which is, well, it's not actually that big of a category, which is, I think, usual. But we start with Blood Moon. The Blood Moon is basically an event which is originally from Terraria, I think it's called. Which, yeah, in the night, it's very hard to fight. Like, there's a certain night, it's called the Blood Moon. And when the Blood Moon event triggers, you basically, yeah, you are overrun with zombies and all kinds of stuff. So it's very difficult to fight in the Blood Moon night. Very challenging. Then you have Day Zombie. Well, you died, I guess. There was a zombie in there. But yeah, it's basically zombies can now be alive in the day. And it's very hard to fight then, because they never leave actually. In the daytime they're also there. So it makes them very hard actually to fight. Yeah, they don't burn anymore. Then we have Mob Dismemberment. So basically, I have to put down some tools. Well, you have now these ones. And they dismember. So they fall into pieces. Yeah. That's nice. Well, it's not well, all the mobs do that actually, not just the zombies, but it's cool. It's nice. Yeah. Then we have next mod is security craft. Hello bottle. Well, this is my name down there. Basically, you have a lot of new blocks which help you to protect your home. You have the sentries, for example, which fire depending on what you put in it and depending on what you set it to. You have keypads, I think it's called. Key panel, so you can basically put down passwords and stuff. You also have reinforced stuff. For example, these ones, they're reinforced brick stairs, so zombies can't break them as easily. So very helpful if you're on day 100, for example, because these mobs are like scaling. Be aware of that. They're very hard to fight in the end. And then we have the last mod actually, which is zombie awareness. So zombie awareness actually is the main mod in this mod pack. Zombie awareness does that the zombies get harder. They send actually blood, so if you are hurt, you spill down blood, and they send that. Then we have sound sources, so basically if you make a sound, the zombies hear that and they run after that. So if I basically destroy some stone, so they hear that and they will go after that. And also you have night surface spawning groups, so basically over the night they will form groups, so the zombies will come together and huddle and form groups, and then they go in groups together to you basically. And then you also have long distance spawns, meaning like, well, in 300 blocks there will spawn zombies which are coming after me. And then we have randomly faster zombies, which is all in the zombie awareness mod, which is basically, well, sometimes they're slow and sometimes they just randomly are faster, which is very hard actually to beat. So yeah, very hard mod pack. I enjoy it. I think it's cool to survive in it, and makes it way more challenging with the zombies. I would definitely recommend this mod pack if you're in for a challenge, if you like these kind of survival games. Yeah, very beautiful mod pack. I hope you enjoyed this overview, and leave a like or subscribe or comment if you want to. And also if you find something that you should be like changed in these mod pack overviews, you can comment down below as well. I'm open for critique. So yeah, see you soon and have a nice day. See ya.